This week on the Digital Coffee, would you pay $349 to have a call with Facebook? Would you? Instagram is launching 4 new engagement stickers, which are pretty cool. And why am I stopping the Digital Coffee? Why is this the last show? All that and more after this. Good morning, and welcome to the Digital Coffee. This is your weekly dose of digital marketing and social media news for small business. Yes, it is the last weekly dose, but more on that in a little while. Firstly, a big welcome to everyone who's watching. You can see I've got a little ticker. That's what it's called, isn't it? A ticker at the bottom of the screen telling you about Analytics Day, which is a virtual conference in its second year, absolutely free to attend. So the link's there, spiderworking.com/Analytics Day, just in case you want to stay in touch. You also have the option to opt into our email list there, where you'll find out what I'll be doing once the Digital Coffee is gone. Now, I'm grasping an empty cup, but here's the thing. Because it was the last Digital Coffee, actually, I drank a cup of coffee before the show. I thought, let's do it. I can see we've got Lee, which is, it's great to have you here. Strong black coffee, and it's warming up out. Hasn't it just suddenly, like this time last week, I'm sure I was moaning and complaining and giving out about the weather. And it's lovely now. It's just too hot now. I'm not really complaining. I just need to change my clothing. I need to get that summer clothing out. Hello to Steve, who is here saying, why? You know you're going to see me everywhere. It's going to be something new. My blouse matches my logo. So it does. And Steve is everywhere, watching on all the channels. Hey, Steve. Am I going to be joining a circus? Well, actually, that wouldn't be a bad idea. There's Kate. Great to see you here. And you may have got an invite from me for this week's show, because I tried to invite everyone who's watched the show in the past. So thanks for coming. I don't know. Should I start by telling you why, or should I start with the news? I don't know. Maybe I'll think about it while I play Simon's trailer.
Hello, this is Simon Hodgkins, and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
Okay, so before I get onto the news, let's talk about why this is the last Digital Coffee, because it's kind of relevant to my life now, what I do now. My life? My business now, more so than my life, what I do now. Some of you, I'm looking, Tim was there, saw me speak at Kickstart Dublin 2 years ago. And in that talk, I broke down the Digital Coffee. I broke down why I still do it. At that time, it was 6 years. It's 8 years now that I've been doing this show. It started as Friday afternoon show, moved it into Friday morning at the recommendation of Kate, who's watching now, why I was doing it. And I was looking at the investment that I made, and I pointed out the number of hours it takes me, 6 hours minimum a week I pile into preparing this show. It may not look like it, but honestly, I do. So I was looking at the money associated with that. If I was to pay myself money for that time that I spent, I can just see more comments coming in. So I'm just going to click that button. And I looked at the actual cost as well. So there's things like I use Ecamm Live. I'm not getting rid of that just yet, but I use Ecamm Live to go live everywhere. There's a cost associated with that. I hire an editor to repurpose this show. So there's a cost to that. And was it worth it? And at the time, yes, it was worth it, because every client I got would mention the Digital Coffee when they got in touch with me. Now, when you've been doing something for a very long time, every now and then you get this like, this is so boring, I can't believe I'm doing this anymore, moment. And whenever that's happened in the past, I've gone back to the numbers and I've looked and I've gone, no, I need to keep doing this because people always talk about it when they work with me. But this time, I went and I had a look and I realized that nobody mentions it anymore. And there's reasons for that I'll talk about in a second. Nobody mentions it anymore when I work with them. There's lots of other things they mention, but not the Digital Coffee. So I started thinking, maybe this isn't worth it. So then I went and looked at my analytics, and I realized that over the last 12 months, there was hardly any traffic coming to my site to any of the Digital Coffee blog posts, any of the Digital Coffee sign up page. And the only conversions from those landing pages was actually people signing up to get the reminder of the Digital Coffee. I thought, this looks like. So then I looked at my CRM read spreadsheet and I looked at all the clients that I've had in the past year and the new clients that have come in. And actually none of those came in as a reason for the Digital Coffee. Now there's a reason for that. And I'm sure you've noticed I've niched, right? I've niched. Now it doesn't mean I don't know about social media anymore. It doesn't mean it's not part of the strategy that I can help people implement, but analytics is what I do, analytics and ROI. So of course, customers aren't going, there's that girl that talks about social media every week on the internet, must hire her to do my analytics. That wasn't a thing. So I made the decision very fast last Saturday, and I thought, I'll keep it going till the end of May. And then I just went, no, let's just stop now, because I don't have the enthusiasm to do it anymore, knowing it's not delivering anything. Does that mean it's the end of me doing live shows? Does it mean it's the end of me doing video? Well, I'm going to take a break for a little while. Just a few weeks, because I'm going to get that time back and I don't want to suddenly plow it in. There are so many things that I want to do that I haven't been able to because of all that time the Digital Coffee's there. So one, I know Instagram drives the leads and sales, and I keep threatening to do more on Instagram, but I don't have the time because I'm doing the Digital Coffee. I can use Ecamm to go live on Instagram. So maybe I'll do something there. I used to blog and I used to get great SEO benefit from blogging. All of that has gone. And actually, because I've changed my niche, it's really important that I start that again. So my website starts becoming about analytics rather than being about social media. So I want to do that. I want to do more videos on YouTube that I can actually teach. I can show you how amazing analytics is and the stuff that you can do with it. But I don't have time. And that's because so much time is devoted to the Digital Coffee. So I'm sad. Gosh, if I got this minimum number of viewers every week, I swear, I might say. So for all those reasons, this is the last show, but you can stay in touch. You can see at the bottom of the screen, depending where you're watching, I don't think it looks great on LinkedIn. I had a look earlier, but there's a little ticker at the bottom talking about Analytics Day, which is a virtual conference. I don't like the word summit, a virtual conference that this will be its second year, all about how you can get more results from your business using analytics. So you can sign up for that. It's free to attend. You get replays from the event for 4 days, but then you'd need to upgrade to a VIP to get those tickets afterwards. But when you go to that page, you can sign up also to receive my email newsletter, which I send out 5 days a week, full of tips and stories and fun and stuff. 5 days a week, you're going to get an email from me telling you about how you can get better results from your analytics. So if you want to stay in touch, you want to know what I'm doing next, that's what you want to do. Okay. Oh, I've got 2 things up now because I actually put, I don't know what's going on. I'm not sure. Ah, dear. How do I get this off? There we go. And I've got something else. Right. Let's just make sure. This, I believe, is the correct QR code. This is the correct QR code, but you were going to the link, weren't you? If you are not watching this on your phone, you can scan the QR code. That will bring you straight to Analytics Day. So go ahead, subscribe. I'd love to see you on my newsletter if you're not there already. Right, before I move on to the news, because that's enough of that kind of thing, let's see what else we've got. Lee, thank you for your comment. Yes, time, money, commitment. I am very proud that I've done it for 8 years. I'm also proud that I've made the decision, because sometimes you can get hooked on the stuff that doesn't matter, that isn't delivering results for you. So I'm kind of proud to have made the decision. I love presenting. I love this. So there will definitely be something video based, live or otherwise soon. First rule of social media marketing, don't talk about the Digital Coffee. Louise wants to know what I'm actually talking about. Katie, great to see you here. You've been such a supporter over the years. It's the last Digital Coffee, but there'll be something new. To defeat digital coffee, one must become digital coffee. Yes, something exciting, something new. Analytics woman joining the Avengers. I would be happy, particularly if Robert Downey Jr. is around. Just saying. Sad to hear it, but I'll be back, Mark. I'll be back with something else. Wouldn't it be good? I've always thought, yes, several of me would be good. I mean, I could always hire someone, but that costs more money. I won't disappear forever. I'm only going to be gone I'm going to be back in about a month with something new. It may not be live. It may just be pre-recorded. Now, Louise is looking forward to Analytics Day. Louise is speaking. And I've seen she's got a video out on YouTube now. Don't look at it. You can look at all her other YouTube videos, but not that one, because that's going to be a hint of what she's talking about at Analytics Day. Right, you're all here for the news. Let's go on with the news.
Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. This is Jeremiah J-Man Monero with J-Man Speaks from New York, and you're watching Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb. Make it a great day.
Now, Facebook, Instagram, Meta, that's the word I'm looking for. Meta are in a bit of trouble, aren't they? Because we can see, they're battling with the EU over privacy. But if they lose that, they're basically going to lose the right to use personalized advertising on the platform. And that means that they're going to hemorrhage money, right? Because ads are going to stop working properly. People are going to be less likely to invest in them. So they have to start looking for new income streams. And they have been. I don't have my bell because I'm not going to mention him today, but I am. I'm grabbing my bell. Now, Elon Musk started all this. I mean, sometimes you have to take your hats off to him for being smart about how to make money, and sometimes he's going to absolutely lose money, so he's not always right. But he started this paid verification thing. Well, really, it kind of happened years ago with LinkedIn that you could add money to get an extra tier of service. Snapchat launched their service where you would get access to kind of beta tools before it went live. But the actual verification, that's what Elon Musk started out with, and then Facebook copied, of course. But now Meta is launching. They currently will charge you $14.99. I only have American prices here, so apologies, for a business verification, and that will only apply to one profile, Facebook or Instagram. Apparently they're rolling it out for WhatsApp as well. But now they're introducing new paid tiers, and the marketing internet has been going mad about this. So let's look at what they are. $14.99 per profile currently, but now they're launching 3 tiers: Business Plus, Business Premium, and Business Max. So you're going to get extra features for this. So you're going to get phone support, but only if you go into one of the highest tiers. You're not going to get it for the lowest tiers. Your phone support, yeah, I know. You'll be able to phone Facebook or ask Facebook to phone you, I think is what's going to happen. You'll be able to add links to your reels. So if you go for the Business Plus, you'll be able to add 2 links a month. 2 links a month to your reels. If you go for the next level up, it's 4. And if you go for the highest level, it's 6. I mean, yeah. Anyway, you'll also get your profile featured. That doesn't mean your content will get more. People are going to get a carousel of featured profiles, and you're going to go there. So plus $49.99 a month, which you will just be able to get email and chat support. I just really have a thing about having to pay for customer service. Anyway, you'll get that. The highest tier, though, the max is $349, and that's when you'll be able to phone Facebook. So let's think about this. Who is going to pay $349 a month? Small businesses, not per month, definitely not. Big businesses, do they not have a better relationship with Meta already? Are they not spending so much on ads already that Meta better talk to them? People who get locked out of their accounts have an issue. All those people who sometimes message me and ask me if they got a phone number for Facebook, which of course nobody does. Those people are going to be the people who pay $349. So basically, Facebook is a disaster, right? At the moment, it is so buggy. People's accounts are getting taken down. People's content is wrongly being marked as spam or porn and all sorts of stuff. And the only way you're going to be able to resolve this is by paying $349 euros to talk to someone on Facebook. I'm not sure if this will be a success. I understand Meta's need to diversify their income streams, but I don't see the benefit for any business to pay $3.49. Maybe the smaller amounts will be more enticing, but for me, Meta, I'm out. I can see I've got some other comments before I move on to the next news. Yes, RDJ, I don't know who that is. Amanda and Making, defending the world from bad social media. Well, we try to. And it's not like I'm not into social media anymore. I love social media. I love email marketing. I love blogging. I love creating content. I love YouTube. It's not what I do anymore. So it's not part of the thing. Feeling dedicated. My phone just gave you a data warning for streaming you live in the cafe. Oh my God. And Louise, I was supposed to go to Bruce Springsteen in Belfast last night. And I let Louise know at the last minute I wasn't. She's asking, is the real reason I didn't go because of the digital coffee? No, I managed to. One of my husband's friends wanted to go and he's a bit of a fan. And as we know, it's not that I don't like him. It's just I don't like him enough to want to go and spend 3 hours standing in a field watching him. So he bought the ticket and they all had a wonderful time. And I think there are lots of sore heads staying. And I kind of regret not going now, but let's not talk about that. Okay. They should have just advertised on the digital coffee. Chance miss. Exactly. There you go. Right. Okay. I haven't got the full 7 stories. I've got 2 more stories. So do bear with me. Whose button will I press? Well, seeing as she's here, let's go for Louise. I'm just looking for Louise now. There we go.
I'm Louise Brogan, host of LinkedIn with Louise, and you're watching Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
Soon, you're going to be able to share your Instagram posts on Threads. Yes, not any Instagram post. No. Only images, no videos, just images on Threads. So this is a bit like cross-posting from Instagram to Facebook, I guess, except you can do all your posts that way. This will just be images. Why? I like Threads. I don't do it much. I don't do it as much as I used to do Twitter, but I do enjoy kind of what it's like at the moment. We know that's going to change because we know scheduling's coming in and this is coming in. And why I kind of like, I know that's going to change and maybe not for the better is when all those things come in, it means people don't need to be present on the network to post their content. I think that presence is what makes it great. Anyway, going off in another direction, why would Meta want to be able to share just images from Instagram onto Threads? I have 2 theories. Theory number 1. TikTok just launched a photo app, right? A photo app where you could share photos from TikTok into this new app. I think it's called Notes. It's like, I don't do much TikTok. Maybe I will soon. So Notes. So they're kind of taking on the old school Instagram thing. That's what we loved about Instagram initially, all these great images and photographs. So TikTok are doing that. And you know what? Meta are going, yeah, TikTok, I gotcha. I'm going to let them do that from Instagram. So it's going to become a lot more image-based, where most of the stuff I see now is text-based on Threads. There's going to be a lot more images. It's going to be maybe a lot more like Instagram used to be. So they're going to go, hey, you don't need to go onto the new TikTok app. You can do it on Threads. That's theory number 1. Theory number 2. We know they've got a lot of users because of the connection between the Instagram account and Threads. But are they active? And actually, by giving a new way to share content, it means there's going to be more content shared on Threads. And when more content is shared on Threads, that leaves more room for ads. So it's an interesting one. I definitely will use it because I use cross-posting from Instagram to Facebook because I just can't be bothered to post on Facebook. Katie says she likes Threads too. And Lee, who, by the way, runs a photography business, I don't know what you call it now. It's not a photography academy. It's a photography events business. I'm guessing, yeah, that would be a perfect fit for you. And it will save us trying to find the alternative to the old Instagram because it will be there right in front of us. Tim says, not really heard much about TikToks. Yeah, well, we're old, Tim. Like, in fairness, I believe I'm quite a bit older than you. So, yeah. I don't know. Are we the same age? I think there's 10 years between us, but maybe we're actually the same age. I know you had a big birthday and now I can't remember if it was 40 or 50. So there we go. Okay. Tim looks younger than me. That's what it is. Tim looks younger than me. Okay. Moving on. More Instagram news in a moment. Who will we have next? I always like this one from Rob. I love that he did this.
Hello, this is Rob Charles, the voice of Mike on Forever FM on Peter Kay's Car Share. BAFTA award winning, I've got to say, but I've not seen the BAFTA yet. Anyway, you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb. Enjoy. I'm on tea. Shh.
Instagram have just launched, and I have them for once, 4 new engagement stickers. 4 new stickers. And I think for a lot of businesses, these will be fun to use. And the reason I like engagement stickers on Instagram, and what I mean by engagement stickers, it's when people have to do something, a reaction. It's because engagement stickers mean people are spending more time with your business, whether it's clicking an option in a poll or even just a slider poll or answering a quiz option or these new options. They are spending time on your account rather than swiping on to the next account. So I'm a big fan of these. I need to put my glasses on so I can remember what they are. They're very mucky. Can you see the muck? Like I feel like I'm looking through a haze. Anyway, that's because I really didn't prepare as much as normal. I didn't spend my 6 hours this week. So first sticker number 1, add yours music. So don't think this is going to be great for business accounts, to be honest, because what this is you can click the add yours music sticker and you can choose whatever track you're listening to now. The reason I don't think this is going to be great for business is we know that the music that business accounts have access to is very limited. So you won't be able to actually add anything cool. I tried it yesterday. Yeah, no. But what's going to happen is the next person who views it will be able to add what they're listening to now, which will build on like a nice little playlist. It's kind of cool. Not great for business. So we'll move on. Glasses now. Big glasses. Frames. Now this is a cool one. You'll be able to add a frame sticker and you'll be able to add anything you want in there. It could be, this is what I was doing this time last year. It could be view the discount code for our latest sale, or, you know, find out what's happening next with Amanda Webb when she's not doing the digital coffee. And people won't be able to see that until they shake their phone. I think I have that here. No, that's a shake. Yeah, it is. That's the next one. It's not shake to reveal. It's not shake to reveal, but you will shake to reveal from a frame. So people will shake their phone and they'll be able to see what's in there. So again, it's a way of people engaging and say they actually want to see something, whether it is a photo, a memory, your customer of the week, you could put that up, your staff member of the week. That could get a lot of people shaking to engage. The third one, which I have shown you by accident, is the reveal sticker. Now this could be great for business. You put up your story, but it's blurry because you put this sticker on the top and people have to direct message you to see the image. Now we know direct messaging is really at the heart of getting sales from Instagram. So encouraging people to direct message you, but you're going to have to make it something interesting enough that people will want to direct message you to be able to see what it is. So again, it could be a discount, a special discount code, or it could just be, you know, direct message me to find out what, if you want to know more about my 10 tips for something or other. And that could be a lead magnet, could be a blog post. But once they've direct messaged you, you can also send them a link. So they can shake it, they can direct message you to find out what it is they get. I'm getting confused myself now. You get what I'm saying, right? Just as well I'm not repurposing this week. Okay, they can direct message you. When they direct message you, they'll be able to see the image and you'll also be in a conversation with them then. So you'll be able to direct message them back and push them towards a lead magnet or a sale. Okay, luckily Tim's laughing. I hope you're laughing too. Like loads of people have gone, I don't know what I'm doing now. Oh, Tim's 4 months older than me. Okay, there you go. Well, he looks 4 months younger. What can I say? I wonder how many OnlyFans people use the reveal sticker. Well, you know, I see less porn these days on, it's something myself and May King always talk about. She sees none. I see less porn definitely on Instagram these days. Lots on Twitter when I go there, but very little on Instagram. But yes, I can imagine that's going to become a thing. See my boobies. and then you could actually put up some blue boobies, and that being a bird, by the way, you dirty-minded people, that could work really well. What is the fourth sticker? Cutouts. Now, we've seen this before. This has been there. You can, from a photo on Instagram or from a photo on your phone, you can create a cutout and you'll be able to add it to your story. So you'll be able to put yourself, basically it's like a green screen for photos. I think it does videos as well. You'll be able to put yourself against a background. So that will just be a bit of fun to play with. I believe I have a LinkedIn story if Louise is still watching, and I have a WhatsApp story. So do stick with me while I choose who will we have? Oh, I like Kyra. Let's go for Kyra.
Hi, I'm Kyra Fingleton from Glamping Under the Stars, and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
It is social networks thing that they want to keep you on their social networks as long as possible. And we know this is sometimes why they don't want to show your links to more people, because if they can keep you on site for longer, and all of us should think about that, how can I keep people on my site for longer, engaging and interested? It's addictive. Not your website, hopefully, but social media will keep you on longer. They'll be able to serve you more ads. They'll be able to make more money from you being online. So that is something they want to do. And they employ all sorts of tactics to do this, all sorts of shady stuff to try and, like notification spam, keeps you on site for longer because you want to keep going back and getting that little hit that you've got more notifications. Then you look at them, they're a load of old rubbish and you wonder why you even looked. But LinkedIn are doing something different. Now, I think what LinkedIn are planning means that they're thinking of themselves more like a media channel, more like a newspaper perhaps, or more like a newspaper in the traditional sense, because what they're adding are games, but not like games like fun games. Okay, they are fun, but not like they're intellectual games. Yes, intellectual. They're quiz-based games. 3 new games that you'll be able to play on the platform. You'll be able to play them once a day each. So like Wordle, and they are kind of quiz-based, like intellectual games. So a bit like when you're in the newspaper and you're doing either the crossword or the word search, depending on the newspaper you have. Once a day, you'll be able to go in and do your LinkedIn games. Now, clearly to me, this is a way that they want to keep people on the network, but also it's a way to get more of people's brainy people to go to the network and find it entertaining and wanting to spend more time there. Now me, I had to give up Wordle because I became obsessed. So I won't be touching these games in case it's the same. But I could see it being a way that LinkedIn kind of makes itself different, tells more people who they're for. It's going to be like doing the Times crossword, and also it's going to have that viral effect like Wordle does, because people will be posting the results every single day. I don't know if I love it. I don't hate it.
I'm Ant McGinley and you're watching The Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
Now, I thought that LinkedIn, WhatsApp communities weren't available in Ireland yet. I thought that till I discovered that business accounts couldn't have communities. What am I talking about? Communities are a bit like groups, but different. So you can have like a community and you can have different, it's a bit like a Facebook group with all the people in that you want. So they're a bit like group chats, but there's kind of more features within them. So I'm in one, for example, Matt Navarra has one for social media news updates. You may wish to go and subscribe to that now, but it is like a £5 a month. Just warning you, because you're not going to get them from me anymore. I'm in that, and there's like 3 or 4 different kind of sections in that group. Threads, there's one that's just the news, which is the broadcast only, and then there's conversational channels as well. So it's kind of cool. Now, you can only have that if you've got a personal account, but they've just added something new, which I think is kind of cool. You're going to be able to publicize events within your community, and anyone that's in the community will be able to set up an event. It could be a birthday party, it could be a meeting in a pub, it could be a networking event. So Louise, who was on the call earlier, I know that she does a lot of networking events. It could be a great way to bring people together that are interested in networking events in Belfast, and she can promote the events there. People will be able to say they're going or they're not going, and if they're going, they'll get a notification about it. It would be cool if they rolled this out to business. But Matt Navarro has somehow managed to do this. He must have a personal account. But I'm a member of that community, and it does say that other members of the community will also be able to add events as well. It is interesting to see how Meta have been very clever over the years changing their business model. They bought Instagram, and Instagram kind of took the mantle when Facebook became the old person's network. And now that less people are communicating publicly, they understand that their money is in the direct messaging. So that investment they made in WhatsApp all those years ago is finally paying off.
Hello, this is Nicole from Wonderstars, and you are watching Digital Coffee with Amanda Webb.
Well, I didn't need to pay Nicole there because that's it. That's all the news for today. This is the end of the last Digital Coffee ever. And I feel like, don't forget though, will you, that you can come to Analytics Day. Love to see you on Analytics Day. So again, if you go to that page, spiderworking.com/Analytics Day, I'm not sure that banner at the bottom shows well on LinkedIn. I was looking earlier. I think it may be grayed over. Analytics Day, all one word, spiderworking.com/Analytics Day. You can sign up for Analytics Day, which is a whole one day. I've got the most. I'm so excited about the speakers, but I'm not going to tell you who they are just yet, apart from Louise, who came on here, because that's going to be a big reveal. But you can sign up for Analytics Day either by using the QR code or by visiting that website. You can sign up to my email list there as well. And remember, that means every weekday you get an email with maybe a tip about analytics, maybe a little story, something fun that happened and why that made me think of analytics. Very short emails, 5 days a week, you know, unsubscribe at any time, etc. But I do think if you're into measuring the ROI of what you're doing online, you'll find those really valuable. So I hope to see you over there. And I'll also, of course, be telling you what I'm doing next if you're subscribed there. I'll also, of course, watch my LinkedIn because that's where I tend to share stuff before anywhere else after my email. And that's it. Steve said he cried less watching Titanic. Well, it's been lovely that you actually came to Analytics Day last year, and I think that was where we first met, if you can call meeting online meeting online met. So thank you. And thank you for every single person who's watched this show, commented on this show, come up to me and said, I watch your show every week over the 8 years. The first show I ever did, I was watching it back the other day. Actually, it was the second show I ever did. It was called The Afternoon Coffee at that stage. I talked about the fact that Instagram were upping the length of videos that you could post on Instagram from 15 seconds to 60 seconds. And I was like, that's never going to work. That's too long. People don't want to watch videos on Instagram for longer than 15 seconds. I mean, it did totally change the way we made videos because at the time it was kind of competing with Vine, which was 6 seconds. But, you know, things changed. And I found myself saying the same about TikTok, increasing their length time after again. So that was the first one. The last one was Instagram. Thanks, Steve. That was Meta wanting to charge you $349 to have a call with them. Well, I'm kind of reluctant to say goodbye, but this has been a longer show than normal. So bye for now. I won't be back, same bat time, same bat place next week, but I will be back. Until then, bye-bye.